Today in history, I have received my first "Stop trying to be like Chris Smooth" comment. Now, I have to say, when have I ever tried to be like Chris Smooth? Let alone, when have I ever said anything like Chris Smooth? You know, this is the first time I've ever got a comment like that. It's not a compliment. I said compliment. But anyways, I never got a comment like that. But today, somebody went back on my old video and said that I was trying to be like Chris Smooth, when in fact I don't really care about what Chris Smooth does. I don't care about what none of these over 1 million subscriber channels do. I don't care about people who start walkthroughs before me or after me and finish them before or after me. I had one dude come on my video talking about X Chase Money. Now, we all know X Chase Money. I don't keep up with him like that, you know what I'm saying? He do a few podcasts, he do a few walkthroughs and all that good stuff. He got a pretty good channel, go check him out. But anyways, I started up a Def Jam series, and to my surprise, he started up one too, which is very, very weird. But I don't know if somebody saw my Def Jam series and went over to his channel and said for him to start it up, or what happened. But let alone, I don't care, because I don't start, internet beef with anybody. So that being said, I went to my video the other day because this Google Plus stuff and all that other good stuff notifies you right on the spot. I went over, I saw a few comments. I saw a dude come on my channel. He's like, this dude finished, he takes so long with the walkthroughs. Go to X Chase Money's channel, he got it finished already. I'm like, what, wait, don't come over here promoting X Chase Money, man. Don't come over here and promote Chase. You know what I'm saying? He's already established. I don't have Chase's subscribers, Chase made, I went over to his channel. I looked at Def Jam Part 1. Dude had more views than I did on Part 1. I have over 300 subscribers. 326, I think. I have 326. Of those 326, I couldn't even barely hit 100 to 200 views in my first video within the first day or so. It took over 5 or 6 days for my subscribers or whoever that watched my video to actually get me up to those numbers. And then on top of that, my subscribers stopped liking my videos because they swear up and down that I'm doing old stuff and I should do something new. I tell you what, no disrespect, but when you start giving me some likes, commenting, watching my videos, then I can get extra money. Yeah, I said it. I could get extra money to throw around, because when you say Smooth does walkthroughs and he gets all the new games, he bribes people for those games. He spends over $100 to get games early. He doesn't do it anymore because the changes to YouTube will screw him over. He's just now getting back to the swing of doing walkthroughs on his own channel. He was putting it on his website in the fear of getting his channel taken down. And he should have known better, because he can't get taken down. He's over 1 million. He represents YouTube. Once you hit that 1 million mark, YouTube loves you forever. They will refuse to take you down. He probably could put someone on his channel doing something completely illegal to the terms of service, and he will not get taken down. Same thing for PewDiePie. He can put something up here that don't even make sense. You had people on the Wolf Among Us, where they went into the strip club and they had the women up there that didn't have no clothes on, right? PewDiePie, I think he did, or he probably didn't censor it out. But anyways, I don't think he censored it out. He didn't have to censor it out anyways. Everybody else was running around scared, like, oh, I gotta censor this house because YouTube is gonna get me. All he does, he goes in there straight up, what? Don't censor nothing out, because, oh well, I'm the big bad wolf on YouTube. I can't get taken down. Me and the Pews army or strike back, stuff like that. But back to the matter of hand, don't come on my channel promoting other people. And I'm just gonna address this because a lot of people don't seem to understand when I say it the first time, or if I said it before, they refuse to listen, because it probably would be one of those situations where you subscribe to my channel and you're not watching my videos anyways. Now, I do not complete walkthroughs fast because I have a life. You know what I'm saying? I have a life, and for one thing, I have to work 4:30 to about 3, 4, or 5. It varies. So 4:30 a.m. you know, to about 4 or 5 in the evening, I have to work. I come home and I chill, relax. I don't have time to game. On the weekends, I do, which is why y'all barely see any videos from me as of right now, because I'm on a tight schedule. Got a tight time frame to work on now. I didn't before, I do now. So there's gonna be a lot of changes. But moving on, I want to say this right now. Where I live at, I don't have the best of internet. So for me to upload 2 or 3 videos a day, trust me, if I could do it, I would. I would probably flood y'all sub box something terrible. I'd probably upload 5 videos a day. 5. I would play so much of whatever game I'm playing, I would probably finish it up in less than a week, you know. So if I had the type of, you know, funds, if I had the type of internet, if I had the type of computer to do this, I would. But I don't. I'm getting ready to go to college, so I don't have that established life like, you know, all these other big YouTubers or people that you know. You know, I'm not iPod, I'm not Smooth. If you look at Smooth, he's getting over 100K views per video. So y'all filling his pockets up with money, so there's no excuse for him to have, you know, a slow computer, a slow laptop. They both can render fast. He's always gonna have the new consoles because you're filling his pockets up. Dude don't have to work a job because he can pretty much live off YouTube and make a living for the rest of his life, because y'all sit down and listen to Splash and all the other good stuff all day long, every day. You know, and I'm not gonna lie, I used to watch his videos on occasion. Now I barely click on them because it's the same crap. I get tired of seeing people fall down on 2K. We all know what 2K is about now. It's just plain out cheese. It's predetermined. Everything is just canned, and all we do is sit back and say, well, this is still better than NBA Live. And I like to say, how can you say either one of these games are great? That amazes me. Now, I was watching X Chase Money the other night on his podcast. He was talking about how bad EA's track record is. Well, from 2K12 on up, look at their track record. They've been giving us the same broken game for the last, 3 games? 2K12, 13, and 14? The last 3 games. Soon to be 4, because we all know 2K15 ain't gonna be nothing but flashiness and cheese. It's been the same way. They ain't doing nothing. And you wanna know why? Because we sat back and say, well, we'd rather play this because it looks better and the animations are a lot smoother than live, so let's support this game, even though we get pissed at it every time we get up here. We deal with it every time. And then we sit back and say, well, why 2K can't make improvements? This is because everybody's supporting them. You know, you're so fixated on these graphics and animations that you're not willing to help a team that wants help. You know, NBA Live, they sitting back listening. You know, people were telling them this ain't gonna cut it when the game released. And look what they did to it. They turned it into something that's playable, but it's still not great. NBA Live 15 is supposed to be something a little bit more, you know, to the liking of the people. The graphics are supposed to come in. The gameplay is supposed to be getting a lot better. Go over and check out my man QJB. He's putting on a lot of work for the NBA Live team. I really respect him for that, because a lot of these commentators are just pathetic when it comes to, you know, helping games out. Now, I'm one of those people, like, I will help Call of Duty out, I'll help Battlefield out, 2K, I'll help you out, I'll help Live out. I want to help every game out that needs help. I'm not one of those people that say, hey, well, this game is just terrible, I don't want it, and I'm not going to help it. Because to me, I love games, so to me, part of me would want to help every game succeed so we can all have something good to enjoy. I'm not one of those people that be like, hey, NBA Live, y'all just messed up, man. Your track record, you suck, you suck. That doesn't define a gamer. It doesn't define us as gamers to sit back and say, well, this team didn't put together a good game. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know anything, NBA Live was developed in under a year, and you could tell. Just look at the game. Just look at it. Even with EA making Madden to a certain extent is bad to a certain extent, their animations are still a lot more smoother than NBA Live was. And granted, they have two different teams, but getting back to the point at hand, NBA Live was completely rushed, and that was just because they was like, we're back, we want to build a foundation. My thing is, like I said before, they shouldn't have said anything about them coming back. They should have just went on and worked on it until, to this year when they dropped 15. They should have just dropped 15 and skipped 14 altogether. But I don't understand why they couldn't afford it, because they pretty much wasn't on a big pedestal in the first place. They were down at the bottom, so it wouldn't have hurt them at all to skip out on another year, because they would have been dropping at the end of this year for Live 15. That's just my suggestion. That should have been done. Had I been working with the company, I would have said, hey y'all, let's just hold this in, don't tell anybody, let's just work on it and then call it Live 15, and we'll have a perfect game to release beside 2K, and people wouldn't laugh at us and take us as a joke. That's just my suggestion. But y'all know I'm not a big commentator, so they're not gonna invite me out to play 2K. They're not gonna invite me out to play NBA Live. They're not gonna do any of that. I don't get the support from people on YouTube, so I'm not gonna ever be able to do that, until I get to the point where I can get all the brand new games. And even if you get the new games, you're competing with people like the Rad Brad, PewDiePie, Chris Smooth. You're competing with people like that because their subscribers are not multi-subscribers.